Bringing Up Bates star Kelly Jo Bates is back with heartbreaking news for the fans. The 58-year-old is known for actively visiting some of her kids, as well as Mama Jane and Papa Bill in South Carolina. However, Kelly Jo ended up getting hospitalized during her latest visit to SC, which also explains the Bates family's sudden silence online. Keep reading to see what happened. Bringing Up Bates. Kelly Jo Bates' last social media appearance. Kelly Jo has been silent on social media since her last appearance with Gil on January 9. The Bringing Up Bates star shared a lengthy message about how they want their 2025 to be more about being closer to God. Kelly Jo came up with ideas about how to get closer to Him, including using an application to read the Bible. Since then, she hasn't shared any updates, leaving a lot of fans worried. It even sparked rumors that Papa Bill's condition is getting worse. But many were caught off guard when Kelly Jo revealed that she was actually the one who was recently hospitalized. Kelly Jo in ICU after life-threatening condition. In an Instagram post, Kelly Jo Bates shared a long message talking about her recent hospitalization. According to the Bringing Up Bates star, she was in South Carolina to look after Mama Jane and Papa Bill. But she ended up suffering from extreme pain and got hospitalized. It was later discovered that she had a kidney stone, and her kidney infection had turned septic. Kelly Jo added that if she'd wait another day, she would not survive. Gil's wife revealed that she already had her first surgery by the time her kids arrived. She even thought that her kids arrived to say their goodbyes. Kelly Jo went on to say that she just had her second surgery yesterday, and she feels so blessed that she survived. Bringing Up Bates. Kelly Jo Bates thankful for her kids. Kelly Jo Bates also thanked her kids and husband for looking after her. According to the Bringing Up Bates star, Gil never left her side since he arrived. Her kids kept hugging her and preparing meals for her, especially Michaela. Kelly Jo continued, "Michael, of course, didn't leave my side either and is going to be staying with me for a week of recovery to help cook meals. Yes, she's an angel." In a devastating turn of events that rocked the beloved Bringing Up Bates family, matriarch Kelly Jo Bates was recently rushed to the ICU following a sudden medical emergency that left her loved ones fearing the worst. Known for her boundless energy, unwavering faith, and motherly wisdom as the mom to 19 children, Kelly Jo's brush with death sent shockwaves through her tight-knit family and legions of loyal fans. What was supposed to be an ordinary week in the Bates household quickly turned into a nightmare, one that would test the strength, faith, and unity of the family in ways they'd never imagined. A sudden spiral. Sources close to the Bates family revealed that Kelly Jo began experiencing severe chest pain and shortness of breath one evening while at home with husband Gil Bates. Initially dismissing it as fatigue, Kelly Jo tried to rest, believing it might be stress or exhaustion. But when her symptoms worsened, reportedly including dizziness, palpitations, and numbness in her arm, Gil made the call to get her immediate medical help. Paramedics arrived and quickly transported her to a local Tennessee hospital, where she was admitted to the intensive care unit for what doctors later confirmed was a cardiac episode, a serious health scare that could have been fatal if not caught in time. She was very close to not making it, one insider shared solemnly. Gil was by her side the entire time, praying, holding her hand. It was incredibly emotional. Family in crisis. As word spread among the sprawling Bates family, siblings and spouses scrambled to the hospital. Daughters Erin, Carlin, and Alyssa flew in from their respective homes, with Carlin documenting the moment briefly on Instagram, captioning a post with, "Please pray. Our family is going through something really hard right now." Though most of the family remained private about the details, the worry was palpable across social media. Messages of support poured in from fans and fellow reality TV stars, many of whom have come to know Kelly Jo not just as a mother of 19, but as the warm, wise, and spiritual heart of Bringing Up Bates. "She's the glue," Erin Bates Payne later said. "She's the one we all go to for guidance." Seeing her like that, it didn't feel real. ICU and uncertainty. Kelly Jo spent 3 days in the ICU, closely monitored by cardiologists and critical care nurses. While initial reports suggested she had suffered from acute coronary syndrome, doctors were also exploring other contributing factors, possibly stress-related or genetic predispositions that hadn't been previously diagnosed. "She was absolutely exhausted," a family friend said. "She's always doing for others, always putting herself last. It finally caught up to her." During those tense ICU days, Jill never left her side. He reportedly read scripture at her bedside, held prayer circles with the family in the hospital chapel, and encouraged fans to continue praying. "It was one of those moments where you realize how fragile life is," he reportedly told a close friend. "I looked at her, lying there, and thought, I can't lose her, not yet." A fragile recovery. Thankfully, by the end of the week, Kelly Jo's condition began to stabilize. Doctors noted improvement in her cardiac rhythm and blood pressure, though they advised a long recovery and significant lifestyle changes moving forward. "She'll need rest, medications, and a slower pace," the family said in a joint statement. And anyone who knows Kelly Jo knows that slowing down is not in her nature, but we're going to help her take it one step at a time. Upon being released from the ICU, Kelly Jo was moved to a private recovery room where she was finally able to speak to her children. One emotional reunion was shared by Carlin, who described the moment on her podcast. "She smiled at us, weak but still her. We just held her hand and cried. I kept thinking about all the times she stayed up late with me, the prayers she whispered when we were sick, and now it was our turn." A wake-up call. The health scare has already prompted major changes in the Bates household. Jill has reportedly taken over many of the household duties and is insisting on helping Kelly Jo delegate responsibilities, something she's famously bad at doing. "She's always been Superwoman," said Lawson Bates, "but even Superwoman needs to rest." Siblings have come together to support their parents, organizing meals, handling the business end of family operations, and making sure Kelly Jo feels surrounded by love during her recovery. The experience has also brought the family closer together, with some strained relationships reportedly softening in light of the crisis. "This was a reminder that life is too short to hold grudges," one family member hinted. Faith amid fear. True to the spirit of bringing up Bates, faith has been at the center of Kelly Jo's recovery journey. The family has credited prayer, divine intervention, and the community's support as instrumental in helping them through what could have been a devastating loss. Kelly Jo herself has already shared a brief message on Instagram, thanking fans for their love. "I am overwhelmed by the outpouring of prayers and encouragement. God truly held me through every minute of this trial. I'm still healing, but my heart is full of gratitude. Thank you for walking through this with us." What's next? While there's no official word on when or if Kelly Jo will return to any public platform or filming, insiders say the family is putting health and healing first. "We just want her to get better," Carlin said. "The show, the brand, everything else can wait. She's our mom. That's all that matters." It's a sentiment echoed by fans, who continue to send messages of hope, cards, and even videos expressing how much Kelly Jo has meant to them through the years. "She helped me believe in family again," one longtime viewer wrote. "She's the kind of mother we all wish we had."